guys, welcome on back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are new, welcome on in. My name is Simeralla, and we have a new expansion pack on the way for The Sims 4. And the other day, one of my subscribers by the name of Willa made a comment that made me think, and this is what she said. They said, I don't often add a lot of mods to my game, though I have trouble figuring out which ones are broken. I definitely knew what they meant. When I started downloading mods, I had no idea what to expect. I definitely didn't know what to do. If one of my mods needed to be updated or if they were broken, I had no clue. I went through so many trials and tribulations. It was definitely hard, but I finally got there. I'm in a place where I feel comfortable and I just want to share with you guys. So let's get started. All right, so this is the website. This is my go-to website to find broken, updated mods, any new mods, especially during patch day, which is coming up on Tuesday, and also when there is a new pack that's coming out, which is also coming up on this Thursday. This is Scarlet Realm, and I will have the link in the description below. And this is my Bible. This is how I survive patch day. Being new to mods, sometimes it becomes overwhelming, but I love mods. As you guys already know how much I love mods in my game. And I just love the gameplay aspect of it all. And I feel like I need them, and I need the mods in my game, so I have to keep them updated and keep my game safe and just keep it going. And this is what helps me along the way. So when you come to the website, you're gonna come and you're gonna see these different options. The first one, the light blue one, is the mod list. They're all the mod lists, but it's different categories. This one is your basic mods, your PG-13 mods, your regular mods, everyday mods. But then the purple one over on the right hand side is also your PG and everyday mods, but also your NSFW mods, which means adultish. As adultish as you can be. Adultish mods, obviously you have to be 18 and older. So, but I normally go to the light blue one, and I'm going to click it, and I'm going to just show you guys how it's all done. And up top here, Scarlet definitely updated her website and whatnot. Some news and things to be informed of. But this is where you go. This is where, hey, this is it, guys. Okay, so you have this list of, I want to say almost every mod, but I'm not going to say every mod because a lot of mod creators sometimes don't report. Therefore, Scarlet doesn't add them on there. Scarlet only will give you what Scarlet knows. But anyway, this is the majority of all the mods here listed in alphabetical order. But if you are looking for a certain mod and you want to know the status, okay, so up top here is the mod name, you have the creator, you have the patch status, and you have the last time the status has changed, which is very important. Look at those dates. And then on the side, you do have notes, which is extremely important. Take note of those notes. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go into the search bar, and for an example, I'm going to look for UI cheats. I'm going to go into the search bar, UI cheats. I'm going to type that in. I'm going to, well, I didn't have to press enter, it just popped up. So UI cheats extension, the creator's name, and the patch status. It's patch status. It is updated. The last time it got updated was on October 31st, 2003. So very recently with the last patch. And then, I click this and it takes me directly to the creator's website. For this case, it's on Patreon. And then, it will tell you everything that you need about the mod and whatnot. And then, of course, at the very bottom, you would update your file. So we are back to the website, and as you can see over here, you have all the mods names, and you have the creator's name, and we're gonna go right here. As you can see, this mod, ADHD Trait Mod by Fiend Mods, is broken. It has been broken since March 15th. It's an unconfirmed report, but it causes last UI exceptions when opening the Sim's profile of a Sim who has the trait from another Sim's relationship panel, and breaks the Sim profile, making it unable to be opened again. So like I said, it's always important to read the notes, make sure the date is, is recent. And so let's see. Okay, for an example here, we have the activist trait, and this is by Kara Sims for mods. And on the patch status, it says click here. And that is simply because the creator has their own mod list and updates for you to check out, which I think is so cool. So I'm going to click here, and we are going to go to Kara Sims mod info document. And then Kara Sims also has a breakdown of their own mods. So they will tell you which one is broken, which one is compatible, which one is updated, any new releases, and obviously to be determined stuff. And down here is all the info. I just love this. I love organization. I love when things are just easy to click on. So Kara Sims has a breakdown: aspirations, careers, events, interactions, traits, traditions, school activity, and other mods. So for an example, I would go to click her aspirations, and it basically tells you by color and by name of what is going on. They are all compatible, as I can see right here. There will be some new releases. Some new releases. But this is how you keep track of all of your mods. These websites really, truly do help. Okay, so we're gonna go back now to Scarlet Realm. And I'm going to show you also, if you wanted to just go by creator, like you're not sure of the exact name of the mod, but you know who created the mod, you go and you can click on creator and you can have it in alphabetical order. A Deep Indigo, one of my favorite mod creators. Here are all their mods, what has been recently updated, the date, of when it's been updated, and exactly what happened. Like this one, for example, the Healthcare Redux, which is a mod that I have in my game and will always have in my game, was updated on the 24th, which was right around Thanksgiving, but it was like a re-update. So, I was bugging out at first. I was like, what do you mean A Deep Indigo updated their Healthcare Redux mod? I just updated on November 22nd. But guess what? I went back to Scarlet and I checked. It was a re-update. So it's so important. I mean, Scarlet Realm has it down packed. Just day to day, all day, 24/7. It is, listen, it's a great thing to have, to keep, and it will keep all of your mods updated. I promise you. Also, on this website, you have a lot of help and important information that you can learn from. So if you go to mods and CC troubleshooting, Scarlet has different ways for you to fix that. There's a lot of different information. She tells you, to check to enable custom content and mods, and script mods are allowed in your settings. She tells you how to do that as well. She talks about mod conflicting, which I will also talk about in this video a little bit later on. And also helpful guides and resources. How to test vanilla, how to do the 50-50. I'm quite sure you guys heard about the 50-50. How to roll back, just how to organize your mod folder. All very helpful tips. So like I said before, Scarlet Realm is definitely Bible for me. It gets me through all these patch updates. So yeah, so but basically that's it, guys. And also, the last status change, I sometimes like to do that. I will click that, and I would get the latest date, the most recent date, and I also will look at that and see, okay, well, what has been recently updated. So a lot of similarity. Mods have been updated on the 27th. It's just really awesome. Okay, so we got a couple of broken mods and today is December 1st. So we have Kitty Blue's animal care career, bookstore clerk part-time career. As you can see, look at all these broken mods, and the update and the patch hasn't even started. And then we have the real cooking mod. I know a lot of you guys have the real cooking mod. That was updated today, December 1st. I'm recording this on December 1st. So I guess it's preparing for the patch update. It was updated. The patch update does not come out today. It comes out on Tuesday. There will be a patch update. So we may have to update the cooking mod once again, but there are a couple of things that are broken for sure. So yeah, definitely stick with Scarlet Realm, guys. Okay, so the next step, there are other ways to keep track of your broken mods and to find out a way. And this one is actually with MCC, and this is how I found some duplicates, and we're gonna go through those steps right now. Okay, guys, so here is another way I keep track of my mods and all my files that has to do with my mods folder. I go into my game and I will select a household, and I will pick any sim that's available. And this is my sim, and what I do is I go to MCC Command Center. Yes, you have to have this mod in order to check the other mods, but trust me, MCC is really, really good. I think it is a must-have if you have any type of mods. And also Better Exceptions by Twisted Mexi. We'll get into that a little bit later, but first, like I said, go into your game, guys, pick a household, pick a sim, click on MCC Command Center menu, then you go into Sim Commands, then you will go into Logging Commands, and then you will hit System Info Log. When you hit this, it will take like a couple of seconds depending on the speed of your computer, and a pop-up will happen. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to click System Info Log. This is the System Info Log. So once you see that pop up, you're good, right? What you're going to do is you're going to close out of your game, and then you're going to go back into your mods folder. I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to close out my game. I'm going to exit. You don't have to save, but you can always save your game, So I'm going to exit, and I'm save, and I'm going to go into my mods folder. All right, so now I brought up my mods folder. I'm going to go to my MCC command folder. This is my command folder that I made. I'm going to click that open, and then you are going to now click this MCC _ system info. So I'm going to click that, and this is what pops up. It's your MCC Command Center info report. It tells you the date, the time, obviously when I just did this, and it breaks things down. So the most important thing you want to go to is where it says full mod list. You're going to click expand that, and it tells you how many zip files you have, your script mods. I have 45 script mods in total, but the most important thing that you really want to look at is your tuning mods, okay? And this needs to be a zero duplicate mods out of 11,128 mods. Now, if you have more mods than me, these numbers are going to be high. If you have less mods than me, these numbers are going to be low. As you can see, I have no duplicate files. But now I'm going to show you. I'm going to intentionally get a duplicate file, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and how to find it. So here we go. See, now I have one duplicate package out of 11,000, right? So how I find it is I scroll down this beautiful list, and it should appear in red. You know, red is always bad, right? And this is every single file that I have, mod, CC, everything. And there it is. Here is the duplicate mod. Now I intentionally put the same CC mod inside of my folder. I put the one in genetics, and then I also put one in my makeup CC folder, because I wanted to show you guys what happens. You know, sometimes, mainly for me, it happens like a lot when I do like a sim stump or download a sim stump. And sometimes it just you just miss it, you know. It's never intentionally. We don't intentionally download the same shit. We don't intentionally duplicate it, you know, but it just happens. Sometimes the same files are in different mods. And then it's alerting you. Suppose I didn't know I had a duplicate, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, damn, that's where it's at. It's in my genetics or my makeup folder. And it tells you when it happened on December 1st. And it's called Occupus Eyebrows. So then what I do is I am going to go into my mods folder. Alright, so now that we know where the duplicate is, you can just simply delete the MC system info, click delete, and then go to that folder. It said genetics, so I'm going to go to genetics. It said genetics or makeup. So I'm going to go to my genetics folder, which is right up here. And here it is. It's just that simple, because it was the latest thing that I added into my folder. You can always go to date, and you can arrange it, you know, according to most recent date, and it will bring up the most recent. Or you can go into your search and just put in the name of the file that you found, and it will pop right up. So here is the duplicate file. I'm just simply going to delete it. It's gone. Boom, bada bang. The next thing I want to talk to you guys are about your L files. You're wondering why your game is crashing. These are the files you need to get rid of. Delete every time you upload a new mod or new CC. It will help your game from crashing. So guys, you go into your documents, you go into electronic arts, you go into the Sims 4. Delete those L files, and those L files is this one, which is your cache STR. So I will delete that. It automatically comes back every time you load the game, so don't worry about that. The next thing you're going to do is delete your online thumbnail cache as well. Okay, now you come down here and you're going to get rid of your avatar cache package. Then the next thing you're going to get rid of is your local thumbnail cache package, another one down here. And then you will get rid of your game version. Okay, those are the files you would get rid of, you would delete every time you put in new mods or CC. And then obviously when you're done, you will upload your game and everything will be fine. And then you can always look back, because they regenerate every time. They regenerate every time. If you have a better exception mods and you've had any last exceptions, errors, also delete that as well. Before we go into the better exceptions mod, I also want to say how important it is for you to save your saves and your tray files. If anything ever goes wrong with your game, you always have those backup files to, be able to play your game again. You won't lose any information. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Right here I have my backup file, my backup external thing has all my important stuff on it, right? So I would just go into my save files. You get it through Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims, and then you would click Saves, and then you would just basically take these, and then you would transport it or copy it into your backup file. So like here I have it set for December save files. That means that in my head, in my mind, I saved them in December. Okay, and they're all here anytime I need it, or if anything goes wrong. But nothing should go wrong if you keep your mods and CC and everything updated and good to go. Another way to keep track of your mods is obviously to use another mod, and this one is the Better Exceptions mod by Twisted Mexi. It has helped me beyond, like, so much. It gets a little annoying sometimes. You get those BE better exception reports, but I'm gonna show you how to take care of all of that on patch day. When you load into your game and you load into the household, it will say, hey, it's patch day, blah blah blah. This is the menu here, and it will pop up. It says welcome to Better Exceptions, blah 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 blah, and you have to open the Better Exceptions menu if it's just not patch day, right? So the best thing, there are a couple of things that I would like you guys to do to keep track of your mods and your CC and all of that, is run the patch compatibility scanner. So you will run that. It takes a few minutes depending on the amount of mods that you have, and it will show up on the web, and and it will tell you a little bit about what's going on as far as some of the stuff in your game, and these are really basically stuff that you should be aware of, but not necessarily causing your game to be messed up, if that makes sense. Because this is just basically like the patch day result. These are only suggestions. Don't go ahead and start deleting stuff. It just means that these mods may need a little bit of tweaking, but the creator may have purposely done that, so it will just show up anyway. But please be aware of these mods, okay? Now we're going to check for conflicts and see which ones are, maybe mods are conflicting with another mod, or a CC is conflicting with another CC. These are the things that these will really slow down your game and also crash your game as well. So check for conflicts. All right, so here's my Better Exceptions conflict report. I have 6 out of all of my files, which is pretty good because the majority of these are intentional. The other day, honestly, I had downloaded a couple of build items, and I also did a Sims dump. I had put it in and all that stuff, and I had 86 conflicting mods, so I had to really go ahead and delete them. But the good thing about this is that it tells you what is conflicting with the other. Alright guys, so that is the end of my video, but before I go, I do want to give you a quick little tip. If you're having any problems with your game, I often found the creator of MCC Command Deadpool, they have a Discord, and they have a whole team behind them who are willing to help you with any type of game error, issues. So I would save your game version file when you do have a problem, because you're going to need that to give to them so they can actually read the report, especially on your last exception. Save all that stuff, give it to them, and they will tell you exactly what is wrong with your game. They are very, very helpful. I will have the link to Deadpool's MCC command, which will then take you to their Discord. I don't want to give you guys the Discord link, and I don't want to show the Discord because there are a lot of people on it, and I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. So, so with that, I hope this video will help you. If you know someone that is having trouble with their game, please share this video with them. When I found out all this information along the way, it really, really, really helped me. So yeah, there you go, guys. And if you are new and you like this content, hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the bell. It will let you know when I upload any new videos. I'm so excited. The new pack is coming out on Thursday. We have patch day on Tuesday. I hope everything goes well for you guys. If you have any questions at all, or if you know any tips that you would like to share with our channel community, listen, by all means, just comment, make a comment, let me know. Let's talk about it. And if I can help you in any way, I'm more than happy to. So I am Simeralla, and I'm signing out, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.